Hey, what's up, Twitch and YouTube? We're back again. Let's just check the stream. I know. We always have to do this. I'm gonna do this every time. I'm sorry. It just has to happen. Alright. Come on. Come on. Give it a second for anybody who may want to join. How's the audio? Sounds fine. Okay. Sorry, my weird ritual every day. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do this. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it. So, hey, what's up? We're back. We're going to do some more of what we left off yesterday, playing a brand new character in Fallout 76. Trying to explain anything new or challenging to new players. If they want to drop by and have any questions, we'll answer them. And we're also getting some achievements that I did not get on my previous characters because they were not a thing back then. So go watch yesterday's video if you want some history on that. But we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday with our... do I have the right character? Selected. Just make sure first. Yeah, so we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. Maybe we'll get into some of the base building mechanics today. And I also, I may just show you right here as soon as it loads, so I don't forget to tell you like I did yesterday. I realized after yesterday on the recording that I showed the junk search component feature, but my window was blocking it. So I've moved over to the side of the screen today so it isn't blocking my inventory when I have it open. And I'll explain what I actually did yesterday because I realized that I didn't explain what I was doing there. So, I do apologize if you did happen to see that. And I'll go over here in that in a second because that's actually a kind of important feature in the game that I think most people don't know about. And it's kind of overlooked. It allows you to tag certain objects. So if you say you're looking for screws, and you don't know which items necessarily have screws, like typewriters and toy cars have them, but if you don't know that, what it would do is if you tag screws and then you look at the item, you find it in the world, it'll put a little magnifying glass icon next to it, like tagging it, like, hey, this has something you want. Yeah, and here was the other problem we had from yesterday. So building our camp in a popular spot this will happen. People, if you have your base in the exact same spot as someone else has it, when you try and load into a world, it will despawn your base. Not in the sense of like deleting it, it just doesn't place it in the world and only places it in the world when it can, the next time you load into a new server. So we're going to just keep server hopping here until we can get into a world where our camp will load, just because I don't want to have to... You can use other people's camps, you can use train stations, it's just... I don't want to have to bother doing that. So I just don't want to put up with it. And I'd rather server hop, apparently. Alright, so again, we're going to join a public group. Because it gives you more XP when you do that. It gives you an intelligence bonus, and having more intelligence gives you more XP. So that's how that works. Also, you can fast travel to people in your group, and you can fast travel to their camps for free. So another perk. And they can also share perk cards with you. So join a public group, even if you're just on your own playing solo. That's my recommendation. Like I said, the people aren't going to really bother you. Even if you prefer just playing by yourself, just still join a group because the bonuses are nice and like people will just leave you alone. Unless you interact with people, typically most people in this game don't even really use their mics, which is unfortunate, but it's just how it is. Alright, so where did we leave off? We were doing the main quest line. I remember that. and trying to get to level 20 so we can start using our auto axe. So this was the other thing that kept throwing me off yesterday, was this game will auto flag quests, and I have to keep unfollowing these quest markers so I don't get bogged down, because I get lost and distracted very easily. So I need quest markers to help me find what I'm doing, even after playing this game for how long. I think it's just a brain thing. Okay, so which one do we want to do first? Top of the world. This leads to Savage Divide, and this leads to Sutton. Okay, let's do that one. We can also do the Grafton one, since that's kind of like the next area we're going to. That's this area up here. This game does, like, the quest areas do tend to follow a structured level, and I watched this back yesterday, and I think I remember saying enemies scale with your level, which is true in the terms of level sense, but their gear doesn't necessarily spawn. So, like, the Scorch that you're going to fight in Morgantown are always going to have usually, like, hunting rifles and shotguns. Usually this area typically has lower level gear, and usually it's strange. Sometimes you can find better stuff. Honestly, I shouldn't get too much into it, because it's really not that important. You're going to end up crafting or buying most of what you make anyways, so. Because you can craft any legendary that is still in the game, technically. It's just RNG. I will show off some of the crafting. I probably have to do it on my other character, though, because you need components that this character just does not have. Legendary modules, legendary cores, and just stuff in general. So, if anybody wants to swing by and has questions and wants to view that or see that, I will show that, how that works. But for now, we're just going to keep playing like as if we were a new character, because this is what this is. Alright, we're going to go talk to the Overseer. So we had followed her trail yesterday, and we found a note basically saying, go meet her at her house. Here she is. She was not originally in the game. This quest was added later. Man, I miss having my mutations already. There's things in this game called mutations. So, of course, because this is a Fallout game, if you get radiation, just like in comic books, in this game, you can get weird, strange abilities. One of them, there's, I think there's like 12 of them in the game overall. They're basically free abilities that your character has.
God, you're here. I almost.
I can go into more details if we get into the deep builds, but they allow you to have different things like jumping higher or faster reload, but usually there's a trade-off, like Egghead gives you increased intelligence but decreases your strength, things like that. Usually, though, they are worth it because you can get perk cards that reduce the negative effects of the mutations, so they end up just becoming net positives, and they're just free abilities that you have, and they don't cost perk points, so they're really good. And how do you get them? Serums. They're like potions. You can make them, and you can buy them from other players. Usually the best way to get them is to buy them from other players, because the recipes are ungodly expensive. So, but people will make the serums, and they'll sell them for like a few hundred caps, which is pretty cheap. So buy it from other players. Go to their shops, go to the camps, look around. I think it's under miscellaneous. So look for camps that have miscellaneous items for sale. Those will probably be the ones with serums. Or it's under aid. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'll have to check later, and I'll clarify. But let's continue to talk to this Overseer. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep into the deep lore of this game. You can... Oh, Did she bug? I think she bugged. Oh, I'm sitting here talking. I could try and fix this. All right. Let's see if we just walk out and in if she fixes her. Yeah, it's still got a few bugs in this game. Usually they're not so annoying, but I don't know. I can't remember the last one I've seen, but yeah, often NPCs will get stuck. There's a quest DLC in the pit where there's somebody you have to escort. He can get stuck too. It's annoying. Please fix. Alright, let's hopefully she loaded in the correct place this time.
I know you have, but
Yes.
you're just not ready. Oh, I can't.
As I said yesterday, I'm not going to really sit through the dialogue here. If you want to see the storyline, get the game for yourself. I highly recommend it. It's just I've seen this, and I don't want to spend more time on stream doing it just because it's not really here what I'm here to show off. I want to show off the game itself and leave the plot for you to enjoy when you pick up the game. Just grabbing a few junk items on my way out. Okay, so we have to be level 20 to start that chain, it would appear. So let's go do some other quests. Sorry, I wanted to look up something.
UV.
Not that, though. Alright. Okay. Let's get that train station. Yeah. Get all the train station fast travel points. Get all the vendors. Save you trouble. They're good to have. And that is a player's base. Those two buildings right there.
Those thorn bushes.
Interesting. I've really seen somebody. I've seen people who do multiple like downtowns, but never two big separate buildings. Can you take a quick peek? Let's take a quick look. I love looking at people's bases. I'm a bit of a, like I said, you get this game to build the bases. If you don't like building bases, I can't help you, but this is a big part of this game, and that's, I mean, half the end game is collecting recipes for weapons and camps. I mean, that's what you do when you get to the end of the game. You collect recipes to build more crap for your camp. I mean, it's one of the things you can do, but that's, as I mentioned yesterday, even after thousands of hours, I don't have all the recipes. So here, let me show off this guy's shop. Let's see if he's got anything cool. Oh, he has Tesla rifle for 50 caps. Yes, he's got some good stuff. What else does he have? Tell you what, we'll buy his signs here, just to show off what this can do. So, as also yesterday, I was trying to show this, and again, I realized my screen was blocking it. Yeah, so recipes for notes that you have are here in the notes section. So, if you know it already, it'll say known, and it won't let you use it, so don't worry about accidentally using it. The only way you can get rid of them is by dropping them or selling them to people. Oh, cool. Like I had some Only had a few things, but what he had was pretty good and very cheap. So that's exactly what we needed.
Stop up here before your next kill.
So let's sell some stuff, because this was a bit of a problem yesterday. Alright, sell that one, because that's the lower level one. Yeah, that's fine.
Wanna buy some junk?
Okay. Alright, let's throw that armor in there, because that's going to weigh a ton. Yeah, we found that yesterday. So we can start trying to build an armor set for power armor. Yeah, power armor in this game is similar to Fallout 4, if you've played that, where it is like wearing a mech suit. And then you can attach different pieces of armor to it. Speaking of a piece of armor, I can't wear that yet, so let's just put that away. Carry weight is something you just have to, you're going to be constantly battling.
Now in stock. Good.
And it just depends on how OCD you want to be about it.
Means
I don't like using the... There's 3 types of stim packs, which are like your healing potions in this game. There's the regular, the diluted, which are the weak ones, and the really high powerful ones. I tend to just use the middle ones and sell the rest. Why, I couldn't tell you. That's just what I do.
killing and looting.
The regular ones always seem to be good enough to me, and they seem to be prevalent enough that you're never really short of them. I'm just not going to cook all this meat. It's going to go bad, so just sell it now.
Vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump.
Alright, so... Need some inventory room. No, I should probably eat and drink. 'Cause that's getting low as well. Yeah, so when you are fully fed and you have your food and water meter are both full down here, you get an increased buff. And then you can get perks to make that buff even better. So it's called well fed or fully fed. It's one of those perks. And if you have both of them, it makes you basically immune to getting diseases, which is a mechanic in this game. You can get diseases that give you debuffs. Alright, so I was... Oh, okay, so that quest, let's get to level 20. So we can't do that one. So... Let's go do the graft and stuff. That should level us up, and I think that's... should be manageable for us. So again, here's the advantage of being in a party. Because I don't have any of the fast travel points up here, I would have to walk ordinarily. But because I'm on a team and this guy has a base up there, I can fast travel to his base for free. Just checking the stream while we sit here and load. Okay. That should be okay. Oh, geez. And then, yeah, sometimes you got to be careful. You'll fast travel people's bases and spawn on their floor or something. Come on. Okay. Sorry. Just making sure everything is still working. Alright, so turn on the Grafton radio. Yeah, your Pit Boy, your inventory thing that you keep on your wrist, has its own built-in radio. thought I had subtitles on.
Serious, please come see me at City Hall. I have something that... never mind, just come see me right away. As in now or sooner.
Yeah, I do.
You are listening to WGRF.
Okay. It just repeats. I don't want to have to keep listening to that. The voice actor did a good job. It's just you don't want to hear the same thing repeated 500 times. Oh my goodness. Man lives in a greenhouse. Something about those who live in glass houses. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. But I simply can't think of one. So, write one down in the comments below. So, we're heading to Grafton. Little history on this area, if you want a little bit of lore. This whole area was like a big industrial hub. They did like big strip mining, and like they were just terrible to the environment. And yeah, I think they had like tons of acid rain here, and that's why it all looks, well, then of course it was nuked, but this area in particular has like pools of acid and everything's like toxic waste. And I've triggered a public event.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking.
Dog would die off. Yeah, that's not one of the better ones.
Bleached dogwoods are refusing to bloom.
Because you have to get fertilizer, and it's
Get out there and
fiddly. I don't do it.
for those poor trees.
It's not worth it.
What are you waiting for?
Again, I would recommend it though if you are playing this for the first time, like try and just see what works for you, just because maybe that quest is for you. Jeez, not good. Oh my god, I just keep getting more. Not what I meant to do. Man, seems not taking as much damage as I thought it would from these things. Normally these things would super frickin' kill you. Oh my god, they are tanky though. What, they just get bored? Ooh. So if you keep seeing that popping up, just because normally I did my dailies yesterday, so you didn't see these, but this is the season reward track. So as you progress, and there's challenges you can do daily and weekly that give you a score. So it's just how high you are in the season rank. So you do more stuff, play the game, you get more free stuff. And they do this every season. It resets every 2 or 3 months. And you get free stuff. If you're subscribed to Fallout First, you can get additional loot from this tree. So if you want to subscribe and do that, you can. But for me, okay, I'm not going to claim the legendary modules on this guy, but yes, I'm trying to get the new season armor. There is new power armor for this season, so if you're still playing during that this season, you can get the City of Steel power armor, which is the pit power armor. I don't know what it's called, but I just know it's the one that that they use in all the art currently. It's the one I used in the thumbnail yesterday. Looks pretty cool. Looks appropriate for something that comes out of Pittsburgh DLC. Or I keep calling it DLC, but it was a free update, so I don't know what you call that. Free update, I guess. Super mutants, yes. Created by the forced evolutionary virus, which was before the Great War. Wow, that was such huge lore. There's so much stuff happened in it. The timeline is like 400 years. Games take place over all these different times. This is actually, let me talk to this guy first.
Unfortunately, you are a wee bit early for tourist season. But this is your lucky day. Help us get ready for the upcoming flood of eager tourists. And I'll knock a whole 5% off the
I
cost of
forget
all
who that is. I know there's a lot of famous people who did voices in this game. I know Ryan Reynolds does the voice for the PA system at Mahogany Power Plant. Just random location, just has Ryan Reynolds. It's strange, but yeah, if you want to go see that, that's in the game.
We have 4 major attractions around here. Go out there and get each one.
All right, so yes, this well, essentially what this is we came here at the request of, we thought it was the mayor of Grafton, but it turns out the mayor of Grafton before the war was a supercomputer, and he wants tourism to be, because Grafton used to have tourism before the war, he wants to bring back tourism because priorities.
We built these machines to do things without us, and they have. Might be useful if I played along.
Let's go outside. My gun is almost broken. That's why you see that red gun icon, because the shotgun needs to be fixed. I may just fast travel to my base, and I don't even know if I can fix shotguns yet. I tell you what, let's go to Grafton Station. I can pick that up first. Do I want to stay and fight these things? Not really. Tell you what, I'm actually going to fast travel to this guy's base, and he probably has a repair bench I can use. Hang on, I'm going to close my door real quick. Apologize. Hope it doesn't get too hot in here, but stuck on the floor again. It's people's insistence to build their bases in weird spots. Came here to easily get in here, and this guy, of course, I picked up one person's base who's set up on a friggin' cliff, and I'm bad at stairs. Just I get trying to have nice setups, but make it easier for people to get in. It's one of the things I try and do with my base designs, is make it as simple as easy for people to find it, or at least my one of them I did. It's one of my basic repair kits. Sorry again if I'm raspy or a bit mumbly again today. I'm still getting over sick. It's half the reason I started late today. It's just not feeling well. I figured I need to come on, stream a little bit. It's feeling a bit better, so it's going around. It's that time of year. Everyone around here has been getting sick lately. Like half of everyone I know around here got sick, got flu or stomach virus. It's just crazy. I don't know what happened, but stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Take care of your bodies. Get plenty of rest. Speaking of hydration, talking on top of being sick, drying up my mouth. But we'll survive. We're just role-playing a bit in real life. Our character has to survive this wasteland apocalypse, then, you know, we can simulate what it's like to feel like dehydrated. So we're going over here to improve the tourism for Grafton. So we're going over to the rifle range.
Customer, I go through paper targets so quickly. The weather destroys them in just a couple days. It certainly isn't all the customers shooting at them. Could you be a dear and go get me some fresh targets? I know it's pointless, but my programming demands it.
Okay. The heck? Oh, so this is for launching nukes. You can launch nukes in this game, but you need launch codes to do that, and that is you have to decrypt the codes, and that's for that. But if you want to do what everybody else just does, there's a website that tells you what the current launch codes are, and you can just go look it up. You don't have to bother hunting down like 100 of these guys, piecing the go together, figuring out what it is. You don't have to bother. So we will show that, and that's end game stuff. If we get there on this character, I will explain further, or you can go find guides online if that's all you're interested in doing. But again, we're treating it with the expectation that this is a as if you'd never done this game before. Although I am assuming you have played some video games before and are at least sort of familiar with the Fallout games. But if you're not, welcome. Quite a weird one to start with, but if you're into MMOs and you want a good shooter, this is a good one. Oh, pick beer bottles up. I thought he was. Oh, I picked up the. He has a daily quest. I picked up that. Yeah, so we're picking up beer bottles at a gun range because this is America. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. I enjoy going to the rifle range. I haven't been in quite a long time, but I used to shoot competitively.
Good job getting the shooting range presentable. I have a feeling these days everyone would be up for some good old target practice.
Okay, cool. Did that. Whoops. Yeah, so these Mirelurks, they're big crab monsters. Their weakness is their face, and shooting them anywhere else does not do a ton of damage. So I'm going to avoid them for just the moment. And instead, miss a point-blank shot like I'm playing XCOM. If you ever played that game, you'd be right next to aliens and trying to shoot them in the head and you still miss. Pie. Pumpkin pie. What the hell's that? Snallygasters. Yeah. Big teeth. Creepy mofos. Yeah, they added these to the game. These were not in Fallout 4. Yeah, this and the Grafton Monster, they actually are two pretty well-designed monsters. I think they fit the Fallout universe quite well. And they just look creepy. Oh yeah, you can shoot these guys in the legs too. Legs, faces, that's their weakness. You can, one of the builds in this game you can do is a crippling build. So there's perk cards you can get that can cripple limbs of enemies. That means they, like, hobble around or just can't crawl after you. I've seen some good shotgun cripple builds. So if you're into shotguns, do that. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun to watch a Deathclaw. You blow off both his kneecaps and watch him try to chase after you. God, it's a battle royale down there. You got deer, you got bears, you got Mirelurk thingies. Whoever wins, we lose. Let them fight. Alright, now we take the XP. Nice. Oh yeah, and Yao Guys drops springs. So another tip for you there. And there's a few spots in the game that Yao Guais spawn consistently. So if you want springs, that's one way to farm them. Wear that? Yes, it's slightly better than what I'm wearing. Nice. Yeah, we're still wearing just whatever we find. But at this level, it shouldn't really matter too much. Anyone else? Oh. Take your drugs. Yes. One of my preferred things to do in this game is you can use drugs in this game, and I do use them all the time on my other character. Once you get to the point where you can make a ton of them, just use them all the time. They just increase your damage, and you have it. If you have enough of them, you can just permanently have enough of them that you just have a permanent damage increase. So You have hundreds of drugs of psycho, psycho buff.
The prestigious Black Bear Lodge. I'm sure the Huntmaster can issue hunting licenses for deer and such. Deer are still a thing, right? I don't get out much.
Is that Nathan Fillion? Maybe? I don't remember. Alright, let's spend some level ups. I think I have 2 of them. What do I currently have? Did I have a perk for luck yesterday? Maybe somebody was sharing that. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, so we don't have Master Slugger yet. Don't have Ironclad yet, dang. I mean, there's just some generic stuff we can get. We can just always get Makeshift Warrior. Yeah, let's just do that. You know, we'll know we'll need this one. So yeah, this is another thing I said yesterday about, quick correction, about not having, only having crafting cards equipped when you're out and about. Or when you're using them. That's not true. Gunsmithing and Makeshift Warrior, you're probably going to always have equipped based on which build you have, because it slows down how your weapons break. And some weapons in this game break really quickly. So if you're worried about that, then that is a reason to keep those cards equipped. Alright, just do it again. And having extra intelligence is nice because it gets more XP, so I'm fine. Until we get higher level and we can unlock more perks that we actually want to use for damage and stuff. I should just get some loot. Kind of low. I need aluminum. That was something I was running out of earlier. See if I can find some and tag it. Yeah, so this is what we had yesterday. This is what half my screen is blocking. So yeah, if you go into your junk tab, you hit component view. So you have to have the junk in your inventory to be able to tag it. So I have to find some aluminum. Yeah. A lot of good stuff here. Like I said yesterday, this is stuff you'll all use for crafting. Yeah, I could talk to this computer that runs the Huntsman Lodge, but that is for a daily. And I don't want to do that right now. Can I pick up any aluminum? Nope. All right. By my base real quick, make some inventory room and head right back out. Kill, loot, return. That's the mantra of this game. A little bit of inventory room. Just dropped off all my junk. Alright, let's scrap some weapons. So yeah, to unlock mods for your weapons, the best way to get them is by scrapping other weapons.
Nuclear strike imminent.
And somebody just launched a nuke.
At your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
See, unlocked a bunch of mods, and now we can try and modify our guns a little bit. Oh, I need aluminum. I need to go to a hospital. The hospitals in this game are a good source of aluminum. Why not? Got a different skin for it, might as well use it, right? Alright, I just need more stuff. As I said, I may do some farming off screen, just because I don't think people really want to see too much of that. Okay, so we've fast travel back to our friend's base. Not really our friend, but our teammate's base. There's my XO1 power armor. You can get different skins and
Literally the
appearances.
exact.
Not sure what that was. I think somebody on my team was talking. Then had muted himself. Okay, so we can either go to the water park or we can go to the Pickett's Fort. Let's go over that way first. Yeah, there goes the nuke. Yeah, they're doing the Earl event, as it's called, the Mahogany Mine. That is, yeah, the event is called a Colossal Problem, but it's one of the end game bosses. You can go there as a group and kill the boss and get some rare end game recipes. Okay. No idea where they came from, but we took care of them. And we're going to pick up the Pioneer Scout camp location. So yeah, this is what I was mentioning yesterday. Some quests, you go to a location, then you can get it.
This is Grafton's mayor calling all Grafton Park Rangers. We have a toxic spill situation. That damn lake has coughed up more barrels of toxic waste. Get rid of them!
goodness. Die. Yeah, so another thing, when you're wearing outfits like this, it doesn't show your armor, but it is still equipped, and you still get the benefits of it. So you can have armor in the game and wear different outfits. Lots of people do that. So you can look fancy or insane like a clown or something. It's up to you. Lots of different stuff. Pick from. God, how many there were you? Jeez. This is where having an auto axe would be handy. Not now. You just start grinding up these buggers. Now we reload. Oh my God, how many are you? Battle for the ages. Just getting the crap kicked out of me in the corner. Not good. Oh, last one. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen a group that many of them. Holy cow. Still hear friggin' more of them. Good God. You have that trumpet just going off in the background, just driving you mad. Oh my goodness, what a scene.
Hello. What have we?
Getting chased by giant crabs around a Boy Scout camp while trumpets blare.
Person I'm searching for. Due to membership numbers falling below acceptable standards, I have been authorized by
Become a Boy Scout.
myself to welcome you to the Pioneer Scouts. You have
Thanks.
joined the ranks of the most patriotic and
Don't molest me, please.
young and recently not so young men and women of America. You are hereby assigned the rank of Tadpole. This is your official Pioneer Scout uniform. Keep it clean and wear it with pride. Now go forth, my little Tadpole, and get to work on those badges with diligence and determination. You'll be a possum in no time.
Yeah.
Hello.
That is
Why, you have a promising
show
recruit.
off this real quick. So this is the Pioneer Scouts. They have their own set of challenges. Let's go to... Yeah, so you do these challenges here and you can earn badges. And you use the badges to buy gear, and this is how you get the bigger backpack. You need to rank up to the rank of Possum Scout to get the recipe for it.
Pioneer Scout uniform. Keep it clean and wear it with pride. Now
Yeah, you
go
said that
forth,
already.
My little tadpole, and get to work on those badges with diligence and determination. You'll be a
Alright,
possum
let's
in
head
no
it back
time.
up to Prickett's Fort. And if you're curious what that looks like, see, I'm a Boy Scout. And if I were to unequip it, you'd be able to see all my armor, so it's just cosmetic. You can hide your armor. Be a fireman. So why not? Match my gas mask, I guess. I need to set purified water. Or did I? Oh, I did. It's just not where I normally have it on my other character. So it threw me off. Alright. Yeah, again, highly recommend setting your favorites here. Gonna need them. Save you a lot of time having to open up your inventory. 'Cause I will admit the inventory system in this game is not the greatest. It's a bit clunky at times. So yeah, we're still trying to get some achievements. As I mentioned yesterday, they did not carry over when they added this game to Steam and retired the Bethesda launcher. So hopefully get some of that, because I'd like to 100% this game. I think I can do it. I was looking at the list of achievements and what I have left to do, and I think they're pretty easy, actually. Scorched beast. Scorched. Yeah. Hey, cool. I imagine they're just like that. That they just, somebody didn't kill these. So pretty cool. Somebody did though, and they died in that exact way. All right. Let's go grab this fast travel point while we're up here. Just get as many as you can.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking to anyone who can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Hello? As I was saying, the curator at Prickett's Fort has made an archaeological discovery. He needs your help. Seems he dug up another soldier. He needs a proper burial at the battlefield cemetery. The soldier, that is. Not the curator.
The area, none.
It's alright. That guy just kept talking. I don't think he realized he wasn't muted, but they just don't want him talking over my recording. This is my channel! Only I can be on it! No, he was just distracting. If he was talking about something interesting, I'd have left him up, but he's just hot micing. Oh my god. Come on, McDuffie. I'm a regular Hemet Nessinguary. Come on, head up to fort, almost there. Surprised I haven't found any melee weapons like at all. Not a sledgehammer, not a baseball bat. I mean, sure, I could look up where to find some, but again, that's not what we're doing here. Trying to be like a noob. See how easy it is.
The majestic Brigitte's Fort. So very, very 100% historical.
Please stand by.
Okay. Alright, I gotta take a quick break here. My dog needs to go out, and I need to take a quick break myself. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll go for a bit longer. So, be back in like 5 minutes. We're back. Alright. Let's continue with the Bureau of Tourism. Let's go to Wavy Willard's Water Park. There's actually 2 parks in this game, and I remember the name of the other one. It's Camden Park. That's the one that is here. Alright, see that? That went kind of quick. There. Thing that looks like a roller coaster. Big wooden roller coaster. You fan of roller coasters? I friggin' love roller coasters. Ever since I was a kid, I love going on them now. Again, I'm an old man now who doesn't get out much, so I have not been on one in years, but I do love a good roller coaster. Bit of a thrill seeker from time to time. I say this as I sit here, you know, quietly in my basement playing Fallout, but at one time, I, believe it or not, I snowboarded, I did riflery, I did things. I got out more. Okay, I am weighed down at the moment. And I'm about to get crabbed. Scorpion? Ah, yes. Oh my god. Love. So I take a drink here again in this moment. Bump my mic. I swear, this time of year, like the air is dry or something. I don't know, it's strange. I'm not a climatologist. And randomly fire off while I'm at it. Ow, that was a trap. Which ammo do I have? An amount. Ah, so this is Crater. So, there are 2 factions in this game that you can get reputation with and buy gear from. This is one of them. This is the Raiders. Also, their fast travel point is free to fast travel too, so actually I think we'll take this opportunity to try and fix our armor and sell off some of our crap, because our inventory was getting kind of full, if I recall. You're a vendor, right? Nope. I know this guy up here is, though.
You're dead, pal.
Aha, just kidding. I actually meant the person up here. Oh, do I? Oh, I may not have them unlocked yet. That's the problem. They don't want to talk to me. They're called raiders, but the quests they give you in the daily quest, you don't raid anyone. They're honestly just like angrier settlers. I guess they were trying to make them more likable. But, I mean, isn't that kind of the point of a raider faction? They're supposed to be bloodthirsty slavers and, you know, they come in, destroy your place, and take all your stuff. I mean, that's what they do. That's what raiders are. Well, I would assume actually more successful raiders wouldn't kill people they rob because you want those people to stay alive to make stuff again that you can then take again later. You know, I'm not trying to give you any tips out there of how to be a raider in the post-apocalypse, but I mean, that's what I would do. Make them pay you tribute. Ooh. I'm always surprised when people build bases up here. This is like the one area that I've never really built a base in. It does have its own appeal in a way. The only thing is, I wish, now they talk about doing this in custom worlds, where you can build your camp inside named locations. Now, right now in the game, you can't. So, like, if I wanted to build my base and, like, oh, man, that'd be cool to build my base up on that big alligator there, you can't. Named areas are locked off from camp building. You can build just outside of them, but not in them. But they said with custom worlds that, and I believe that is already in custom worlds, where you can build your camp wherever you want. But like I mentioned yesterday, custom worlds has separate progress from the main game, so you'd have all your you'd have to have separate characters. So I don't want to do that, and it's just not worth it. And because everybody, you know, it's an MMO, I do play this to play with, you know, other people, and you can't, and everybody plays this version, so. Oh my god. What is these bats hit chances? Really is XCOM. I'm just used to having concentrated fire 3. Impacts and things. I gotta be more careful with those. I've been using them pretty willy-nilly, just because I'm used to having a million of them. I need to add that to my favorites. I need to find an area to break these down. Alright. I think there might be a crafting bench nearby. That's what I'm going to go for. I find one. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. There's usually one or two laying around everywhere. I want to unlock mods for these guns. I believe there's one over in these areas in the maintenance tunnels. So, we'll find one down there. I've been here before. You can get that letter set that where it says Wavy Willards. You can get that. I don't know if it's still in the shop, but that is an item you can get for your camp. I like them. They make for good advertisements and signs. If you're like me and you like building functional bases and shops. What am I doing here? Maintenance tunnel. Oh, hang on. I know where there's a shortcut down there. So, yeah, there's a hole in the floor over there that I can drop down into the maintenance tunnels. That was rude. See? And you drop down right on the chest there. So, there you go. There should be a workbench down here.
I cannot wait to see all those 76ers having the time of their lives at Wavy Willards. But tell them to be careful of the slither. A few kids allegedly flew right off the slide. Maybe have everyone sign a waiver first.
I thought there was a workbench down here.
My sensors detect that everything is 100% ready for business. Your contributions will never be forgotten. As a small footnote in my autobiography.
Yeah. That's how these people are in the game. Completely insane, but I love it. Get some plastic, get some screws. I need to remember I need aluminum badly. There's steel. I also need to find a workbench. Alright, let's figure this out. I assume not, but no, I don't have any carry weight boosters. I believe they'd all be on my other character. Well, I've done this before where I'll painfully slowly walking out of an area. Make you guys sit through that. So let's just drop some stuff. We'll get there. Why don't we do sort by weight? Get rid of. Back to the base, kill loot return, and clean up some inventory. So yeah, That's one of the things you're just going to have to deal with in this game, is just cleaning up your inventory. As you saw there. That's why I don't want to make people sit through doing that, but it's just part of the game. Again, we're going to scrap our weapons and try and get some of the recipes for it. Set that fire axe because we're actually going for a build for that. Drop this off. Getting this here. Okay, what else can we get rid of? Because constantly being an issue already. Yeah, you can carry outfits with you. They're relatively lightweight. They only weigh you know, 0.1 pound each. So if you want to walk around different outfits and change them all the time, you can. It's not a big deal to carry those. I just don't want to have to sort through it all later myself. Let's see, repair my armor while I'm here. Yeah, and you repair your armor with junk. You can get repair kits that are either season rewards, or you can buy them from the shop too with, you know, in-game currency. Well, I say in-game currency, but you do have to pay money for it. So, or complete specific challenges, and you can get a little bit of. It's called Atom, and used in the Atomic Shop. Alright, so we completed the Bureau of Tourism. So now we just need to get to level 20. Hang on, untrack that. Where's this one? Oh, it doesn't even mark. You just have to find it. Okay. So, Welch. Which is down there. Okay, yeah. In the Ash Mound area, as it is called. How much aluminum did I have? Still not enough. Alright. Yeah, it's a tough call, but we're just trying to get levels, so I'm not going to invest too much time trying to upgrade these guns, because we're not going to be using them for super long. Let's fast travel there. And I apologize if I sound rough to hear at times. And this place, this big thing here in the middle is actually a workshop you can get, and you can actually, it's a big like strip miner, and you can get it to strip mine for you. You can actually turn it on and use it. Not like control it, but it will slowly harvest ore, and then you can pick up the ore from it. So that's pretty neat. I didn't discover that until much later in the game too. And again, workshops are temporary, so if you claim one, you lose it as soon as you log out. So just be aware. I do have 2 level up points. Tell you what, let me spend these quick. Oh, and a perk pack. Neat. Let's take a look at that. Crack shot, gunslinger, through hiker, and dead man sprinting. A lot of agility stuff. Do we have the barbarian? Deal with this first. Guys, come on. I'm trying to do something. Literally would have left you alone. Sorry, that was just a shameful display. Should have just switched to the axe. Jeez. Oh, come on! Guys! Trying to level up. Jeez. Let's get Marathoner. Sprinting has been an issue for a bit now. And because, yeah, if we're playing a melee build, you're going to want to reduce that cost of your sprinting because you're going to be sprinting a lot. Where was he? Oh my gosh. I don't care. You get to live to see another day. I don't want to do it. Deal with him. We don't have a lot of time tonight. So let's just get what we can get done. Let's get to level 20. So we can show off the auto axe build. And, of course, we're trying to still get achievements, so most of the low-level quests I don't have the achievement for, because, again, it never gave me credit for it. So we're going to go and try to do Mistress of Mystery and all the other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. I can pull up the list here and show what I do and don't have. I'll do that here at the end of the stream. We're just gonna keep heading down there. So what else is down here? Oh, another pro tip. Again, this is only if you're going for it. The Pioneer Scout, the Possum badges, getting all the achievements. Part of the Possum badges is you need to get craft specific things, and you don't necessarily have the recipes for them, so you have to also find the recipes for them. And one of the hardest and most annoying ones to find in the game is plasma grenades. To this day, I still have not found it. There is a handful of public events that drop it not regularly, that can drop it, but it's a very rare chance. One of them is right here. It's BattleBot. It's really easy to do, and once you know how to do it, you kill the security bot chests, and you hit buttons quickly. If you know what you're doing, you can do it in like a minute. And someday I have sat down and never tried to farm that public event by using public-private servers, which is, if you have it, you can kind of do it with that. That's some of the cheese I mentioned yesterday. But even to this day, even cheesing it, I still have not gotten it. So, hey, if you're seeing this and you got the plasma grenade recipe and you want to sell it to me, let me know. I definitely am buying. I didn't even know they could do that. Can't block a shotgun to the face, though. So, you know, there's that. Alright. Yeah, I apologize. We're not going to go as long tonight as we did last night. As I said, not great. Feeling great. And that I started later than I wanted to, so I don't want to... I'm trying to make up for that by playing later than I normally do. But if you're catching me now, or you're catching me later on YouTube, I generally stream from 7... Or I start around 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's what I've been trying to do. Seems to be working for me. That's I have a weekly D&D game. If you want to see that, we play that Mondays, 8 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. I've been doing that for a year now, and I basically decided, you know, why don't we put this online? I wanted to do streaming along with everything else, and I was just like, you know, this might be one of the more interesting things people might want to see me in my life. And that's kind of what I've been doing with streaming to get into it. I just like, you know, if I'm going to sit here and play video games all night, why not just put it on stream? It's just, you want to talk about, you know, doing something more interesting with your life, you know, trying to find hobbies and get out there, it's difficult. So, and even to right now, I still don't even know what I want. Or what I want this channels to be, so I'm still figuring it out. So leave a comment if you want to see me do something particular, and we'll see later down the line. I might do some more edited content, so you don't have to sit through hours-long stream if you're just looking for something in particular that you're interested in seeing me do. Search the body. What's this? Oh, this is... That actually starts the Mistress of Mystery.
Gangs are on the move. We must. The order cannot. Riverside Manor is down. Raiders are closing in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dead bodies of women scattered around here, all wearing the same outfit. It's part of that quest chain. There's a story to that. So when we will do that quest chain, you'll see it. It explains what happened. Gosh. Jeez. These are just really tanky dogs. Can you imagine if friggin' dogs in real life could take bullets like that? That'd be terrifying. Keep that kind of thing in your house? Genuine monster. Ah, yes. officer was carrying his tactical ladle. You didn't see that. He had a ladle in his inventory. It's like, quick, the bombs are dropping. Get the safety codes. Go into the forest and hide. Make sure the commies can't find it. And take your ladle with you. Oh, we got the journal. So we can listen to it. Some recipes real quick. Journal 5.
Overseer's personal journal. Vault
Man,
76
you really did not like those
states
opossums.
the rightist.
Treated that like you were fighting the insurgency.
That wasn't what all the vaults were for. The Societal Preservation Program. I wasn't supposed to know about it. But when I found out, Evan wanted me to tell the press. I didn't.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
not
experimenting on
super
vault
duper long after the bombs fell because these people were still alive before the war.
Finding the most suitable people to repopulate, to understand humanity pushed to the extremes. What if that was the only way for us to survive? We can't save everyone. That's what they always told us. And I thought, I still think, they were right. Vault-Tec found out that I knew. I thought I was going to be fired or arrested, but instead they confided in me. Vault 76 was going to be a control vault, no experiment. I
Yep.
was so relieved. They told me I was going to be assigned to Vault 101 in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that's the vault from Fallout 3. Which was an experimental vault. Vault 101 was meant to be a vault that was never supposed to be opened. But then it does. And there's chaos. To Mount Blair Train Yard. Ah, I remember this. Sort of remember this one now. People refer to this area as Mordor. This zone. You can kind of see why. Getting stuck in everything. So, we're still following our journal despite we knowing what happens, but I believe this quest chain leads to just getting a lot of the recipes. He was freaking out. Yeah, there's Scorched in this game, and then there's Ghouls, and they're two different things, despite being almost basically the same thing. Let's spending up my level point here. Level up point. What else do we need? Oh, we were getting Marathoner. That's right. You have to re-equip them when you rank them up. Yeah, so the way you rank up your perks is you take the same perk card again. So if you have, you know, Shotgunner 1 and you get another Shotgunner 1 perk, you can combine them to make a Shotgunner 2 perk, and then you combine a Shotgunner 2 perk with a Shotgunner 1 perk. It's sort of automatic. It'll ask you if you want to do it. No, we're not going to do that workshop. Let's do data entry 6.
Overseer's
Kill
personal
Evan.
journal.
Okay.
I found him. Evan. He's down there. Just like I thought he'd be. But I didn't think he'd be one of those things, the green lesions on his face.
How do I get down there? Where's the friggin' stairs?
I did this.
I think it was over by the... Oh my god,
It's
I'm
all my
sorry.
fault. They told me I could have Vault 76, but not if I was
There it
married.
is.
They would have had to give Evan a spousal exemption and give him space in the vault. But there was someone more qualified. A civil engineer, someone with the skills to help rebuild. He was a distant cousin of a Vault Tech executive and almost made the cut. 76 was for the best and brightest. And Evan didn't qualify.
Sorry, Evan. You weren't cool enough to go in the vault. And yay, another achievement. There we go. Do it. Get those Chiefs.
For Appalachia. I know what I have to do, but I just can't. I love him.
Oh, so another tip. These things, fusion generators, they're everywhere on the map. Especially the ones, look for the ones with the light on top. Those indicate that these could have cores in them, fusion cores, which are used for your power armor. Power armor uses fusion cores. Think like fuel in a car. They use fusion cores as the fuel to drive them. So, full power cores, and they spawn regularly in there. So, there you go.
But you accepted me as your own.
And you'll know it's empty if the light's off. So if the light's on, there's a core inside. So, there you go. Another hot tip from your buddy Jim.
Any of this. Scorched, eliminating this plague. It's not just about survival now. It's personal.
Mothman. Yeah.
We
There's
have to subdue
actual Mothman in this game.
wipe this disease off the map.
Not, I don't know if it's the Mothman of Legends, but there are Mothmen in the game. And you can do one of the public events at the lighthouse to summon one. And he gives you an XP boost if you let him flap his wings at you. And it lasts for like an hour. Alright. Okay, so we have some side quests we can go do. Let's spend our next level up. I'm just seeing what I have. Bodyguards is a good one. If you need a good dump perk point, this one is, because if you're always going to join the team for the XP boost, gives you flat damage. resistance. Alright, well, we can go with the safe bet. Yeah, let's just go with makeshift warrior again. More XP means we level up, or more intelligence means more XP means we level up faster. We're trying to get to 20. I don't think we'll do that tonight, but we'll get there. And tomorrow we'll do something else. Take a break from Fallout, and I'm gonna probably play some retro games, and I'm gonna make that a regular Friday thing. For now. Until I think of something else that I'd rather do. But let's do... Tell you what, we were talking about Mistress of Mysteries. Let me use... I'll be right back, and we will start that quest chain. And I'll show that off, and we might end there for the night. So... Oh, scrap all my weapons so you can unlock attachments and try only ones, legendary ones. Yeah, yes, I'm aware. I know that getting the best way to get attachments is to scrap them. Yeah, and getting legendary ones. Yeah, if I get legendary modules and I get legendary cores, sure, yeah, I am going for an auto axe build. But thank you. Alright, right, I was, sorry, I got sidetracked. Thanks for stopping by the way. Still new channel, still trying to figure out what I'm doing these days. Alright, let's go that way. And try not to die falling off these cliffs. Jesus! I didn't even see them down there. Scared the crap out of me. I was standing up there and they just weren't doing anything as soon as I dropped down. Yeah, and as soon as we hit level 20, we'll definitely make some legendary auto axes. I may even go a bloodied build on this since I've never done one of those before. We're still not sure yet. Oh man, fighting these guys is always kind of screwed up. Because it's really, these are guys who are trapped in their suits when the bombs fell. Now they're all mutated. It feels really bad. I mean, it's not going to stop me from hitting them with an axe and searching their deep butts for loot, but that was my last impact, wasn't it? Oh, that's not great. And I don't have the recipe to make those. Not even diluted, huh? Yeesh. Well, back to rubbing mac and cheese into my wounds. I really am gonna have to go raid a hospital. I need aluminum, I need stim packs. And I know if I can find somebody who has the stim pack recipe and I learn it, I can get blood packs and start making them. We also have to do more public events because I have no, so there's a couple things you need to make legendary items, since you were asking. I know you need legendary modules and you need legendary cores, and you get the cores from doing public events, and because it's a new character, I haven't really done many of those, so yeah, it would, even when I reach level 20, I don't think I'm going to have, you know, anti-armor, bloodied, whatever, right off the rip. As much as that would be cool, but wait, where was that other gun? I didn't want to drop that one. Yeah, just the missile launcher. 'Cause that weighs a ton. But yeah, if you're new to the channel and you found me here, if you drop follow, subs, like I said, drop me a follow and a sub. I stream I'm going to try and stream daily or at least 5 days a week every evening. So if you have anything you'd like me to see me play, just let me know. But for now, I'm just playing what I like. Can't afford to be missing now. Jeez. Just rub the Vicks Vapor Rub all over me. Got your leg. Alright. So I think we have to learn about the history. So a little bit of a spoiler alert. There's a hidden base in this manor. And that's what we're trying to get into. I don't know why I looted that. Toy car, more screws. I'll explain a bit of the history here. So yeah, this is a woman, Shannon Rivers, who used to be an actress before the Great War. She, you know, was like they have the Unstoppables. Think they had their own Marvel Cinematic Universe in this, and she was an actress in that. And after the war, she took her role seriously and tried to make like a real like superhero, basically a bunch of Black Widows running around. Yeah, so you wear the tattered veil, and there's a computer downstairs that will... Ooh.
Please proceed to a terminal for registration.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to join this group. Even though they're all missing, dead, or gone, we're going to join it anyways and learn about these people. And this is one of the things that I really... They brought back the responders, and they brought back some factions that were dead. And this is one of the ones I'd like to see come back. I think like they can do a whole Unstoppables themed thing. That'd be really cool. You can be like the Silver Shroud or Gronak the Barbarian. I think that'd be pretty cool. And have some side quests as that. Oh man, that'd be neat. You'd have everybody dress up as different people from the Unstoppables and go on raids or something. I don't know. Something like that. Make it happen. Alright, let's deconstruct some stuff. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a level 1 pistol. Yeah, let's switch to the level 15 one. Because like I said, weapons do have levels, and the high level weapons do more damage. Still don't have like any aluminum though, so I'm not going to be able to make any attachments. I know if I go to junk and aluminum, that's what I was wanting to. There we go. And then we tag this. So now if I find anything that has aluminum in it, it will show up with that magnifying glass. Okay, I gotta listen to the holotape.
Hello, dear. Welcome to the Order of Mysteries. I'm sure you're a little nervous. I know. It's a lot to take in. But the girls wouldn't have invited you here if they didn't think you were ready. 8 years ago, I began training the girls we adopted to fight like the Mistress of Mystery, the hero I played for all those years on the radio. Does that
Let me
sound
sign in as
silly?
unknown user.
I suppose it did.
I mean, that's bad data security. If you can just have somebody sign in with unknown user, that's... You need to reevaluate your computer security, your network security.
The will to survive against
You
any
shouldn't
odds.
have that.
It needs you. It's time for you to join
Quest
the
mentor.
Order of the Mistresses of Mystery.
Database queries? Issue
You won't
mentor
have to
assignment.
walk
Ah,
this path
okay.
alone. For the next
Meet
few
your
months,
mentor in
train one of your
Lewisburg.
sisters.
Are you streaming?
If you have someone
Yeah,
else
I'm actually going to be done here in a few minutes.
Krypton
If you want
will
to
assign you
give me a
mentor.
hot minute.
And as soon as I get back,
Yeah, sorry, Matt. I'll be done here in a minute. Got my push to talk. Yeah, we're going to wrap up here. I didn't want to stream super late tonight. As I said, still not feeling better. And actually, you know what? This might actually be a good place to stop. Let's do some quick inventory management. Quick, so I don't have to do that tomorrow. Let's swing by the base, drop off some stuff. There are enemies nearby, and you cannot fast travel. Yeah, well, I'll just wait it out. Grab some loot. Junk. More Mothmen. This was from... I don't know if this event's still in the game. I haven't seen it in a while. You go to the... God, I forget the town. It's actually near where my base is. And you run around this town completing parts to do this ritual to summon Mothman. That's one of the more fun public events. You have like these 3 braziers you have to defend. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, we want to make clear some inventory, drop off some stuff. Course. I was gonna say I knew it was sitting around 80 pounds. Let's stop off the vendor. And we'll wrap up for the night, and then, like I said, tomorrow we'll pick up with some other stuff. And if you're watching this in the past, you can probably find it on my YouTube. Yeah, I think I might stream Star Wars Rebellion. Game from 1995. Game that almost nobody's ever heard of, but is one of the best Star Wars games ever, so that's coming up tomorrow.
This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump.
Alright, so... one of the other things you can do is if you have extra legendaries, is you can convert them to script, which you can then use to buy legendary modules and other things. So it's a way to recycle your legendaries. So there we go. Recycle those. Toss that in there. Spend up my other level up point here. I haven't Sizer yet or anything for melee. Oh, I do. Okay, yes. Martial artist. Yes, I want that. I don't know if that works for the auto axe though. I should look that up afterwards, but we can use it for right now, and we can use the strength. And traveling pharmacy is always a good alternate because I do like collecting drugs, and I could show off some of that later. I have some drug farming spots. I got all the secret stashes. But I think this is where we're going to leave this stream for tonight. Like I said, I'm not feeling great, so we don't want to go super duper long. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything you want to see me do, put a comment down below. If you enjoyed it, throw me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
And looting.
Bye.
Don't want to haul it back yourself. Sell it.